We're gonna tear this thing completely apart. Decided, you know what? I really like this truck, I want it right. All right guys, it's the day I've been waiting for some time. I've been buying parts for my old Chevy truck for 2 years now, basically. Look at this, the whole back of the truck, clear full of parts, boxes, the front of the truck's full of boxes. I think today is the day we're gonna tear this thing completely apart. So we're gonna take the bed, the cab off of it, start working on the frame, getting it stiffened up and get the motor and trans setting in it so we can make this thing run. This old truck, Michelle bought this thing for me when we were first married.
Do you know what key that's for?
Not a clue.
It's at Travis's house.
No way. So it's been around a long time. It was my daily driver forever, basically. I just kind of miss driving it, and it's time to put it back together and get it on the road. We've had this motor built for a long time. Merlin put it together for me. The turbos that are on it, they're not staying. We're putting bigger turbos on it. I'm not getting rid of them by any means. We're just putting bigger and better. I guess first things first, we're gonna take everything out of the back here, all the new parts, stack them under the stairs until we need them. And then as we need them, we'll come and get them and put them on. We'll start this process, get the bed off of it here, maybe unbolt the cab here too, get it out of the way, and then roll the frame into the other side and start welding and grinding. We'll need these right off. These are frame stiffeners, so we can set them out of the way here. Check these out. Those are weld
extra
tubs.
wide tubs.
Yep. We're gonna pull this out and open it. Oh, big back window kit. Cool. Getting everything? We're getting everything out of it. Starting to look like my old truck again. Bolt this where the diff cover is.
Okay.
We should be able just to shorten them, weld tabs to the housing and make it work just fine. So we'll figure it all out. All right, we're gonna hurry and get the bolts out of the bed. We'll take the bed off, set it out of our way. We'll get the doors off the cab, get the 4 bolts out of the cab, get it out of the way, and then grab the forklift and we'll get this thing out of here. Then we can clean this floor up, get some motors tore apart in here. So we've got some motors in here, so we can get that happening. I'm super excited for this. I wish you guys could see how this truck looks in my head. Well, you're gonna see how it looks, but it's gonna take a few months, but you'll see it. If you've been wondering why Tom was climbing around under here instead of me, well, it's because I'm a little stiff and sore yet. Like an idiot, I decided I was gonna play some turkey tournament basketball this weekend with my kid, and I'm paying the price currently. My legs and my back and, well, pretty much all of me is pretty sore. I'll come back around, but it's gonna take a couple days. So I think it's time to lift this bed up, move it outside and set it on some sawhorses, and then maybe we'll get the frame over in the other side at that point. We can start taking the cab off with the crane. I think that's a good idea. We're gonna go out and move a bunch of stuff and get a spot clean for the bed. And we wanna thank Raycon for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are looking for a holiday gift idea, Raycon is perfect. I use these things just to get a little bit of my book every time I can. I mean, it took me 5 minutes to blow off my patio here so we can move the bed out. I got 5 more minutes of my book listened to while I was doing it, and I didn't ruin my hearing. I love active noise cancellation on this. I can put these in, fire up my leaf blower, and I don't hear anything other than the book I'm listening to. It's pretty dang nice. I've been using the Raycon Everyday Earbud Classics for a long time now. I love these things. They're my go-to. We recently just flew to Florida and back, all the way down and back on a single charge. No big deal. You can't beat Raycon's quality. Raycon delivers all the quality sound of the big guys, but half the price. One of the cool features about buying Raycon is there's a 30-day happiness guarantee. If you buy these things and you're not completely satisfied, send them back, they'll give your money back, but you'll be happy. So Christmas is here. You can save yourself up to 20% if you order by December 15th, guaranteed to arrive by Christmas. Go to buyraycon.com/fabrats or click the link in the description. All right, I'm gonna put these in, get back to work. We'll get a bed out here. How heavy is it? Just terrible.
Look at those strong muscles.
Not looking at me.
Wow. Look at that.
There we go. Yeah, we may just need a whole new bed.
Start off.
If any of you guys out there know a good company that makes repop panels and stuff for this, let us know, because we evidently need some. Look at that. It's been a hot minute since the bed was off of this thing. The old frame's in good shape, just surface rust, nothing serious. It's time to get her to the other side and start cutting some parts out and putting some new ones in it. Excited. It's about go time on this truck. Very good idea. Alright, they shouldn't fall off now. You're just gonna have to steer it, land. Turns easy. There we go. That'll ride.
The tires are kind of squishy.
Brakes seem to be going away on this thing.
That's always comforting.
Yeah. Should leave it straight. I should be able to ease her in there.
You're right on the rail on the driver, just inside on the passenger, but we can jack it up and move it.
Okay.
We can pick it up with a jack and slide it wherever we need to
Yeah. I'll turn this over to the
You shut the other side, man.
grandma cam sucks.
Shut that other door down.
Probably better than mine.
It's been a long while since this truck was in the shop getting worked on. Sean and I and Hunter put a bunch of this front end together. Front suspension is looking good. And then I ran out of money, so we pushed it in the other side, and it's been sitting there, and I've been accumulating parts. I still don't have all the parts I need for this truck, but I have enough to make it look like a truck again. We still got dash and wiring and computer, fuel pumps, fuel lines, brake lines. We got a lot to buy for it still, but I can get all that I have in one pile now. Make it look like a truck. We might as well do it. What's your opinion on wing windows? Do I do the wing window delete? Do I leave those? I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards the big window. It'd be kind of nice, power windows. So I already know the truck's gonna be green and white. Top white, bottom green, like the factory green color. I really like it. So that's what I'm gonna paint it. All right, let's build stuff.
Dana, what are you doing?
Taking all the cab bolts out.
Tom, what are you doing?
I'm pulling bolts out of the door hinges. We're going to pull the doors off of it to lighten the cab up. We're fixing to lift the cab off, and we'd like it not to be any heavier than it absolutely has to be, because, you know, we're old.
What are you doing?
I am laying parts out so we can start putting this thing together here.
Looks like fun.
Looks like some stuff. Progress is being made, doors coming off.
All right, take it away, Aaron.
Take her away, Ian.
She's yours. As you can see, the old girl's got a little cancer in it, but we've got the parts to fix it. We got cab corners, some floor pan stuff to fix. We shall fix it. Happy? Yeah, looks good so far. Needs to be farther forward.
Okay. You gonna clear the roof? Lift the door all the way up.
Good. Yeah, keep going.
You can start coming down now.
Okay, you can start letting it down. She's got some work to be done. We're gonna set this on the rotisserie so we can move it around and cut all the rust out of it, but now we can get it the frame. There she is. I don't know where to start, but we'll figure it out. This cross member comes out. The trans cross member is gonna be changed. We've got some frame stiffeners. I believe this comes out. This and this come out. Fuel tank goes in here. So all the trailing arms come out, and all of this stuff goes back in it. Will we figure out how it goes? Eventually we will. Land's gonna go ahead and unbolt all of the trailing arms and get everything we can unbolt, and then we'll just have to start cutting rivets and pushing things out of our way. All right, we got a bunch of rivets cut off. We'll get the air chisel, push them out, take the cross member out, and see if we can start figuring the puzzle piece out of how this all fits together. I'll probably be able to whack it with the hammer or pry bar and pop it up from the bottom.
Grab a pry bar.
Should come right out of there. Then we can get them clear out, clean the frame up where this will go. Alrighty, now you can get those pushed all the way down through. You might have to grind them off. Same with these back here, get these ones out, push them through the frame, and then we'll start cleaning the frame up and see if we can figure out how this all fits together. Those hook in like that, and then the trans cross member comes off of those two bolts on each side. But I'm not sure what holes, or if any. We might have to get on the interwebs and look up some instructions. That's what a few years worth of dirt on a frame looks like. It's pretty crazy that all of that just fell off the frame. We plan on cleaning this frame, clear up, we'll wire wheel it down, make it look nice, paint it. I don't need to powder coat it because this truck's not gonna be that nice, but it's gonna run good. We've kind of got a plan for these parts. We know how they go, but we haven't figured out what to measure tape off of yet to get it centered where we want it. So we gotta do a little more interweb searching. I found their email. Said I'm supposed to email them for plans. We'll see if we can get Grandma sicked on that, and we'll get her getting us some plans coming tomorrow so we can know where to drill holes in the frame to mount it.
Did you say stick Grandma on that?
Yeah, Grandma's an emailer.
Why is that my job?
Well, you gotta have some job.
Do I get paid for that? All right, I'll do it.
Alrighty, this is kind of the gist of the frame strengthener. We're not gonna take you through the whole boring process of bolting it together, but that's what it looks like. We'll hurry and bolt that thing together, and then we'll figure out where exactly it centers in the frame to get the right measurements for the trailing arms and everything that mounts off of it. That is what winning looks like right there. Things are going together. Like I say, we still just don't know exactly where to center it forward to back. We know that this is where the old cross member was, so it's gonna be really close right there. So we'll get some instructions off the interwebs tonight and see if we can't figure exact measurements out. And then we gotta start cutting we'll get that welded and bolted and everything, and then we can cut this one and that one out and that one and put all the rest of this stuff in. We're right back basically where we left off last night. We did a little research, figured out that we know just as much today as we did yesterday. We were waiting to put this in because we didn't know where to center it exactly. It turns out that we have to center it off the rear end. There's really no measurement they can give us to tell us where to put that. So we've got to put the C-notches, mount the rear end, center that, which will locate that. Lots of work to do. We'll cut some more rivets, pull this out, and start welding a C-notch into this thing. And then we're gonna sick Jace and Landon on cleaning this whole frame up so it's ready for some primer and paint. By the end of the day, our goal is to have motor, trans, rear end, basically a roller frame out of this thing. We'll see where we get today. Let's let her back down and we can get the C-notches going in. All right, now we just gotta read the instructions and figure this out.
Still.
Not anymore. Seems to be like those there.
This one?
I think. We need to clamp it so that it probably, and then we'll just start burning holes. And then I should be able to trace that out. I guess we ought to check the instructions and see what it says for which holes line up.
That's how you know he likes his truck. actually gonna read the instructions?
That's no doubt. There are 4 existing holes on the frame that line up with the new plate.
Those bits do work pretty good.
They're good bits. That's why I don't let you guys use them. We're gonna notch these C notches out of here so we can get everything back in it, and then back to welding. I had like 27 of them this morning. Oh, it's in my pocket, found it.
Oh, you have it?
Lift this up.
I'll let you get them on first.
I'm old.
Basketball knees still go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving better today. That'll work. Alright, gotta work. Cool, I'll cut the other side. It fits. Like a glove. Okay. We can let it down.
Bumps it off before you pull it back on.
Yeah, we want to grind it. Let her down. Trying to get all the sides painted with this. I'm gonna shut that fan off, Lan. Everywhere that's gonna get boxed in, I want to get some rust prevention on it. Usually I don't do this, but this is one truck I'm never getting rid of. And I hope that it lasts longer than me, so I'm preventing some rust with some weld through skillet stuff. Wish those guys would sponsor us. This stuff's expensive. We are going together. All right, you don't have to weld this all together, but I'm gonna weld these C's back on the inside of it.
Are you gonna weld the outside of it too?
I'm probably gonna weld the top of the frame right here and the bottom of the frame right there. I won't weld the outsides. Probably weld those parts on. That ain't going nowhere in there now. I'll run a bead down the inside of this, one down the bottom. Thing will be there. You can change those real quick. Closer.
That's severe.
We're stiffening things up here a little bit.
You on it?
Yeah. Am I on it?
Rookie.
Rookie. Okay. Ready? I think.
Got to donate.
Baby snap-on is just giving. Well, there's that. That looks way better. I'll finish welding this down, and then we'll stitch those in. And maybe I'll stitch that down it too.
I like that idea.
And we got her. In comments over the years, people have really given me grief for calling it. Landon, what is that bar?
Panhard?
You guys say it's panhard or something?
I've always heard it panhard bar, but
I don't know. What is it? Tell us in the comments. Is it panhard? Panhard? I don't know. Either way, it's that bar.
It's a sway bar.
that's the same thing no matter what you call it.
Yeah. All right, set that down. Let's see where the C-notch fits. How much down do we want? That brake's right in the way right there.
Might have to cut it and notch it out of the way.
Something, I don't know. Well, just the brake line.
Put them on the bottom side.
In front or somewhere.
Well, and you didn't cut that side off yet, so we can move it outboard if you want. Which way you need to go?
Yeah, you towards.
Me?
Nope, other way. Other way.
That's hot. Don't put your hand on it.
Right. There. Ow.
How'd that feel?
That's funny.
Hurt a little bit?
That's hot.
Just told you it's hot. Don't put your hand on it.
My eye.
That could be cool.
Duh. That's not hooked in yet.
Yeah, you get to put that wherever you want.
Yeah, now we can slide it. Here, just grab the... Right, a little more. Yeah. Now we're in the C's. There we go. I like that.
Shocks.
Shucks. Cool. Set them down and then put them on. Well, fall them off.
Fall them off.
Fall them off. Those are expensive. In case you're wondering.
Hey, look, there's some birds over there.
It's gonna be a cool setup. This is a long time coming. Saved lots of pennies to have these parts, so this truck can be the way I wanted it forever.
Instead of do it 3 times
Yeah,
halfway.
I've done that most of my whole life and decided, you know what? I really like this truck. I want it right.
Spacer inside of it.
Just like that. Lift us up a.
Ready?
Yeah. Keep going. All right.
Set truck with.
You said it's gonna take.
Go down just a little.
He's
Real close.
either tappy or here to your left.
No, anything's a hammer, dude.
Whatever you got in your hand is. Okay, I think we can set it down.
Okay.
Put a little pressure on it. Now put an angle finder off of that. And if we go 3 degrees with the motor, should go 3 degrees up with the rear end, right? Actually down makes it hook. That's level right there.
Where does that thing bolt in at?
It doesn't currently. Before it was made for a 12 bolt,
Goes
Where
like
would it
that.
normally bolt up to?
right there. Well,
So why not just have 2 of those?
don't need them.
One's just plenty.
This ring right here used to bolt to the back of the differential, like so. And then this hooked in top and bottom of that.
You don't have
So are
that.
you just gonna cut those things off and just weld it to the rear end?
If you, it
pretty
looks
much-
like if you cut that triangle out right there, it would just weld in right there.
Well, I think we can cut this off right here and up here, and I can make it weld right there. Maybe, I don't know.
True.
And then the bottom, maybe the same thing down on there.
True.
This
Separation.
top part up here, we just got to build a tab that basically tabs into it. That's probably what we're gonna do right there. I'll just build 2 tabs that come off of that, and we'll put them right on it, just like that. This thing's gonna be pretty gnarly, really. We were 10,
10 to you and
so I'm 9.5 now. Okay, Lan, twist it out till it fits right there, really close. Yeah, you're close. Put it in. We're real close.
You're within about a 1/16 of an inch.
Pretty close. All right, now we just gotta find the bolts.
Probably should have cut some. Take too much off of it.
Yeah, I should have left the bug. We removed the final cross member out of this thing. Now the fuel tank should set. Be that much closer. All these parts that have been accumulating dust forever are now finding their way in. Just like that. That'll be good. We'll drill some holes. We're gonna nut zert the frame and get that thing bolted down where it goes. So the whole time I've owned this truck, it's had the fuel tank behind the seat, and it's leaked and it smelled terrible, and I don't know if I'll be able to drive it without like gas fumes and vanilla aroma in the truck. I just think that's a mandatory old truck smell. All right, bolt her down. Bolted.
Tanks installed.
Tanks installation. The kit came with new mounts right here, but we've used this whole cross member, so we kind of got to build our own mount for this top link, which is no big deal to us. We know how to do it. I got to countersink it so it sets right through that, and then these dog bones go from here up to this other one. No big deal, just a little plas cutting, and we're off to the races, basically.
Happy with it?
I think so. I think I'm happy enough with it.
So you're gonna cut that out?
I'm gonna cut that out, and I'm gonna set that in there and weld it right back in. Okay. Okay. What do we think? Okay. That's pretty close to zeroed. Should be able to weld those in, right?
Sure. I would think.
Drag that welder over here, let's do it. All right, basically we've got everything squared up where we love it. We're gonna weld this in a little bit, and then we're gonna drill all the holes and get it bolted down nice and solid, and start building the bracketry that we need. We're gonna have to shorten this. We have determined that, so I'm gonna weld this in, and I'll start shortening that while these guys are drilling holes. Welded. The good thing is both of those holes have about the same exact showing, so I think we're pretty square.
We cut the end off of that Y-link. Landon's currently searching for another weld-in threaded insert to shorten this piece all the way up, because this Y-link was actually built for the attachment point to be on the back of the rear end housing, and we're going to be putting it in the mid, so we need about that much shortened up. So with any luck, Lander's got one.
Is it the right thread?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Fit right in that tube like butter.
Imagine I had the right parts. We'll go with that. Perfect. I'll weld that in, and we should be shorter, and then we can hopefully make those brackets. Motor. Alrighty. Weld this thing together, spin it back in, and then we hopefully can just build one more mount and weld it together. What do we think?
I think that should work just fine.
I'll tack that, and then we'll build the bottom one. Okay. Repeat. Let me get back here where I can do more things. Are you loving it?
On one right there.
Okay. I guess I'll do it.
Why is it moving so much?
Well, because there's no bottom link.
And every time you
Yeah.
lean on it and let it up, it's rocking back and forth.
As soon as we put that bottom one in, it'll change its whole attitude here. Where is that?
It's on the car right there.
We'll just use that one. It's gonna be perfect. See all those lines? I'm gonna cut one of them.
It's pretty hard to tell which one.
Well, that.
Well,
Well, the-
whichever one I cut, that's the one I was going for. It's ugly. Now, but that's what I need. What's our angulation at over there?
0.2.
I'm happy with that. I'm gonna weld that in.
Pretty good. You're at 0.1 right now, but
Let's move some stuff and set it down. See what that looks like.
Yeah, you're at 1.7 down.
Down?
Down.
I like it. I dig it.
that's pretty good.
By golly, I think we've done it. I think we lift it up, finish weld everything, set a motor in. She is a roller. Oh, hurry, get Mom on camera. She came in the shop.
Hurry, get me. I'm just bringing
Rags.
some rags.
I've been eliminating shirts at the house. It's time to put this thing where it needed to be forever. So what you're looking at is a twin turboed 408. These aren't the turbos that are gonna live on this thing. I don't even know if those are the manifolds that are gonna live on it, but the motor's together. It's a pretty rowdy build. It's gonna be somewhere in the 1,000 horsepower rear wheel stuff. Pretty excited about it. Merlin built this motor, I don't know, 2 years ago, and now we're just getting around to, that tells you how long I've been planning this whole build. So motor mounts are going on. Don't put a tranny mount on it. We'll hook this up, mount it together. Should be able to set it right in here, I think. These are the proper mounts. Those are just a touch big, I think. We'll deal with that. We'll make everything fit here before we get going and be locked and loaded.
Are you ready to make a mess, Tom?
I'm never ready to make a mess, man. But guess what? Sometimes you just got it.
Sometimes you just gotta make a mess.
Not a mess.
No mess. Not a drip.
Dang.
Should buy a lottery ticket on my way home tonight.
Probably should. All right, we're using these ITC billet motor mounts.
What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm just lining this here thing up, and then I'm gonna tap it on a little bit. Make sure that it's nice and centered.
Need some red Loctite?
Yep, we'll Loctite her down.
You've been head down all day just motoring.
Just getting it done, man. I just want this thing at least to look like a truck again. My Sunday afternoon cruiser truck.
Go rip it up the canyon. Just
Yep. Never even had a stereo in the truck. That tells you, I just like to drive it. Quiet, just cruising. Ready for a trans?
ready, I believe.
Oh, that's heavy trans. That converter's, where's your,
They're over there in the back.
let's get our ducks in a row here.
Man's been doing push-ups every night. So.
That's right, so he should lift this thing. Bench press this sucker.
Well, right now my arms are sore.
Oh, all of a sudden he's sore.
All of a sudden, I can't lift anymore.
No, it's been sore all day.
I can help you. You might, your kids will be born naked, Tom.
I'm not having any more.
Torque converter turns. All right, she ain't going nowhere.
That thing looks good with a transmission hook to it.
Looks like progress.
You're down.
Seated.
Yeah, we just got to get it in the motor mounts now. We got that part handled. Motor's setting in there. Now we just got to get the back end bolted up. And she should be pretty snazzy. First hole. We're only going to get one hole in it. That doesn't seem legit.
Do we flip this thing around, mark it, and cut it off?
That's exactly what we do. Or just put a new hole in it. All right, we're gonna make our new hole that looks like that right there. Then probably won't even cut it off, honestly. I may just throw it in and chop it off just so we don't have to deal with it. A little bit of grinder work and we got it. This should just put right back in and do all the cool things it once did, but
Except
better.
in the right place?
But better. I love it. It's gonna be dang good. We're gonna be able to get a drive line, call up Adams and get us some connecting parts here. Motor's in this thing. We can set this down, take the strap off. She is setting on her own legs. Tell me that doesn't look sexy. We got good clearance around the oil pan. I mean good clearance by like this much, not much at all. But clearance is clearance. Things are looking good. Now all I gotta do is figure out if when I set the cab on, the motor placement's right. We still have a few different holes we can go to. So I know this is where the radiator's set right here. I need it back as far as I can because we only have to right here to where a grill is. And I gotta fit intercooler and everything else in front of this truck, so we'll get there, but not today. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. One step closer. Next time we work on this old truck, it'll be the cab, cutting the rust out, getting the cab ready to go back on the frame. We still have some frame work to do. We gotta paint it and all those kinds of things, but another day. Thanks for watching.